Hey, Zarina Matcha here. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing 10 tips for growing your author email list in 2021. This is specifically focusing on online growth. Number one is choose an email list server. I currently have two email lists, one under Zarina Matcha and one under Diana Vale, my romance author pen name. I use MailerLite for both of them, although I have used MailChimp in the past, and I've also dabbled with Flowdesk. I like MailerLite because it has a really clear user interface and everything is laid out really well. It shows the campaign, subscribers, and automation all at the top. I'm going to link a couple videos below that compare these email service providers, but in summary, MailChimp is free for up to 2,000 subscribers, but its layout is much more complex. And if you delete a subscriber, you can't add them back. They have to manually add themselves back. MailChimp also has a higher spam rate than MailerLite because MailerLite makes you go through this little approval stage where you have to verify your website and your email address. While I did like Flowdesk and I did find that they had really lovely templates, I found their automation to be a bit tricky. I do prefer simplicity rather than something too fancy, so MailerLite works best for me. So with automation, that's basically emails that go out automatically that are triggered every time, say, somebody joins your email list or joins a specific group. I have different welcome emails that go out to different people depending on how they signed up to my list. And for Flowdesk, I couldn't really do this. I added somebody and there wasn't really an option to sort of just have them on one automation. It was just trickier, whereas with MailerLite, it's so simple. It's literally just, do you want to exclude people from this group from getting this email? Number two, offer a reader magnet. So a reader magnet is a free book, story, a sample chapter. It's something which you offer to people for free when they sign up to your email list. For my Zarina Matcha email list, my reader magnet is my poetry book, Art is a Waste of Time. And for my Diana Vale list, my reader magnet is a short story called Tempting Desire. This is good because it gives people an incentive to join your list, and it also provides readers with a very nice introduction to your work. If you're not comfortable giving a whole book away for free, then you can either write a short story or you can just give away the first chapter of one of your books. I did that for a while in 2019 and 2020. I had the opening chapters of Around Midnight and Anne available to give to people for free. Number three, StoryOrigin. StoryOrigin is a fantastic website, and if you are an author and you're not on StoryOrigin, then I really recommend you get on there. I signed up to it in 2019 and it was free when I signed up, but now it's a paid service. StoryOrigin is pretty much an all-in-one author promo service where you can offer reader magnets, ARCs, i.e. advanced reader copies of your book, and you can organize newsletter swaps, which is where you swap mentions of another author's book in your newsletter and they swap a mention of your book in their newsletter. You can also do group promos, which is where StoryOrigin really shines. Authors can organize promos for books of a similar type. So this includes by genre, such as a contemporary romance promo or a science fiction box set promo, but you can also do things like 99-cent ebooks or books specifically in Kindle Unlimited. What these do is that they allow authors to collectively work together to promote each other's books as well as promote our own books. I organise a recurring monthly promo on StoryOrigin for contemporary realistic fiction because when I signed up to the platform, I noticed that there was mainly promo for sci-fi, fantasy, paranormal, but not as much for contemporary realistic fiction. And that's especially true with YA because I write contemporary YA, and most of the YA on there I found was YA fantasy or YA sci-fi, etc. There are some authors who use BookFunnel as well. I've never used BookFunnel, so I'm not going to comment on that. But if you have used BookFunnel, then please let me know below. Let me know how it works out for you. Do you use BookFunnel and StoryOrigin? Number four, Booksweeps mailing list builders. Booksweeps is a website that runs recurring newsletter builder promos. So they regularly run promos where you can literally build your author email list. What they do is that every few months they have promotions that authors can sign up for to either grow their email list or their BookBub following. So Booksweeps promotions are multi-genre promotions and they have every several months they have new ones. Mystery, thriller and horror promo, young adult sci-fi and fantasy promo, and LGBTQ promo. They do them regularly, so if they do one which doesn't suit your genre now, then you can always wait and do another one. I recently purchased their new adult and college romance promo for my Kirk series. All the authors will sign up giving away one of their new adult books for free, and then all of the readers will sign up to that. They'll also opt in to join the author's email lists, and then it's usually two winners, a winner and a runner-up, will win an ebook for free. So yeah, it works out both ways. The readers potentially get to sign up to author email lists, they potentially get to win a free book, and authors gain newsletter subs. You usually get between 200 and 400 email subs per Booksweeps promo. That's what I found anyway, and it's a really fast way to quickly build up your email list. Their promotions usually cost around £30 to £40 or about $40 because they charge in American dollars. Number 5, I'm going to talk about Authors XP. So this is another kind of all-in-one author promo site, but it goes a little bit beyond Booksweeps and StoryOrigin. They offer book review services, they do email list builders like Booksweeps, they do book spotlights, daily deals, so she sends out a newsletter every day to readers who want to hear about discounted books. A bit like BookBub does that, only it's much, much cheaper. And they have all kinds of services, and I've sold books using their services, I've gained reviews, and I've gained lots and hundreds of newsletter subs on both my lists. It's run by a lady named Amy, and she is great. She's very responsive. If you have any questions, you can email her. I really think that every single indie author should check out Authors XP. It is really the go-to site to boost your author platform and to build your email list. And she also regularly does coupons so you can get discounts for things as well. Number 6, Voracious Readers. Voracious Readers is a site that many indie authors use to get reviews, but you can also grow your email list with this, although it will be a bit slower. So you sign up and you offer up one of your books to be reviewed, and then they usually send you about 20 opt-ins, and yeah, that's all free. So you can get your first 20 opt-ins for free, and then after that you can go on their evergreen program, which is about $20 per month, and you can use that for as long as you like. You can stop using it whenever you want, really, and just kind of keep using that to grow your email list, so people will opt in, you'll add them to your list, and you can also get some book reviews in the process. Number 7, I'm going to talk about BookCave. BookCave is kind of similar to StoryOrigin in that you can offer a reader magnet, and it's actually free to do this as well. BookCave is more of a promo site rather than an email list site, but you can offer your reader magnet to grow your email list. I think they have group promos, but I haven't used any of them because I think just using StoryOrigin is enough. The only thing with BookCave is that if you have a reader magnet, you can only offer it in EPUB or MOBI format, whereas with StoryOrigin, it can be EPUB, MOBI, or PDF. Yeah, I prefer to use BookCave for promotions. Their promotions are incredible. When my book Professor Valentine was free earlier this year, I did a BookCave promotion, and on the day in which the promotion went out, I got almost 1,000 downloads of Professor Valentine, so 1,000 free book downloads, which is pretty great. Number 8, you gotta be consistent, man. Consistency is important. The last several points have been talking about promo services that you can use to grow your email list, but talking about the actual newsletter now, you have to be consistent when sending out your newsletters, because it's like the same as, say, for example, with the YouTube, right? I do these YouTube videos, I post one every week on a Friday, so people know to expect them. When I first started my email list in 2019, I was sending newsletters twice a month, so once every fortnight. And it got to a point where I was kind of just sending stuff for the sake of it. I didn't really know what to post. I think I posted one of my blog posts every 2 weeks. That just start to catch up on you, especially if you're trying to write and do that as well. It does become quite a lot. I actually sent out a survey to people on my list asking how often they wanted me to post, and I think only 2 people filled it out, but they both said once a month. And yeah, doing it once a month, I found that I'm able to do more quality newsletters rather than just writing something for the sake of it. I've actually doing something. I'm able to spend time doing them, and I'm not kind of stressed because I know that it's just once a month and they go out on the first day of every month. My Diana Vale newsletters do run more frequently. They're usually about 2 to 3 per month, but that's because all I literally do with them is put links to my books and other author romance books on StoryOrigin. Because I'm also rapid releasing my Kirk University series, like I'm releasing one book a month, so it does work out really well. But with my Zarina Matcha email list, I take more time on the content, which brings me to my next point. Number 9, offer something of value to people on your email list. What the hell should I put in my newsletters? Oh my god, you've created an email list. You've got 100 people on your list. What are you gonna put on there? You've got to offer something of value. In September 2020, I started doing monthly giveaways. I sent out a survey asking people on my list what they wanted to see in my emails, and giveaways and free stuff came up quite a lot. So now every month I run a giveaway. With Rafflecopter, you can tally the entries and you can give people things to do each month. So for example, comment on a blog post, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Facebook group. And yeah, so they're doing something for you, and then you reward somebody by giving them a prize. And for about, I don't know how many, I think like 8 or 9 months, the prize was a signed copy of like any one of my books, but it got kind of expensive shipping them out constantly. So now I do a free ebook. I give away a free ebook once a month. So yeah, if you sign up to my email list, you might get a free ebook. Yeah! I may open up the paperback giveaways at some point in the future, but it won't be so regular. You know, I don't think that authors should be in the habit of giving away their books for free. It was kind of more of a way to just sort of grow, like, boost my lists a bit and really create some kind of dynamic between myself and my subscribers. The whole point of all of this, the whole point of having a newsletter, having Facebook groups, whatever, is to connect with your readers. It's to connect with the people who want to see your work, because those are the people who are going to essentially be buying your work. People who like your work are not going to be the people who are close to you. Like, it's all well and good, but I don't recommend kind of hounding your friends and family. That's why you should have an email list, because you want to find, you know, you want to build your audience. I really appreciate that it does take a while to cultivate an audience and to build an audience. But what I think is that if you just keep on doing what you're doing, eventually people will start to stick around. Like, you'll start to have people who want to hear about your stuff. You'll start to have people who will they'll know kind of what to expect from you. I also include a topic of the month in my newsletters. I started doing that around, late 2020. For a while, this was kind of just me writing about my opinion on something. I think I did like one on feminism, one on social media and internet privacy. But now I kind of make them all writing centered, because I am a writer, and while opinions are cool, I think it's better to kind of keep it around that. I really recommend running surveys to your newsletter subscribers like 2 to 3 times a year or so, just to see what they want to hear from you and also how they feel about your content. Around the start of this year, 2021, my newsletters, I had a pink background with the black text on the pink, and quite a few people in the survey mentioned that they didn't like that it was kind of hard to read. So I changed that back to having white background with black text and then a nice pink border, because I love pink. Yeah. But something like that, it's like you're not going to know if you don't ask. So I really recommend running surveys. You know, these are real people. They're not just puppets. Number 10. Regularly cull your email list. What do I mean by that? You've got to regularly delete people who aren't engaging with your newsletters. Like, I know having 5,000 subscribers on your email list might seem amazing, but if only 400 of those people are actually opening your emails, it might be time to cut it down. The reason to regularly cull your email list is to keep your spam rates low, and also to maintain your email server list credibility. As if you're constantly sending out emails which people aren't opening, it will start to trigger a spam filter with your emails, and it will also lessen the credibility of your email service provider. I know MailerLite is kind of strict about this as well. So you want to make sure that you're consistently sending emails that have open rates of like preferably minimum 20%. My open rates are usually between 20 and 40%, which is, is average, I'd say. There is no point sending out emails to people who aren't reading them. I try and cull my list maybe like 3 to 4 times a year. If I never culled my email list, my Zarina Matcha list would have way over like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers by now. I'd rather have a really small but engaged list than a list of lots and lots of people who just aren't opening my emails. Because it's a waste, and it's also a waste of money, because with MailerLite, once you get to 1,000 subs, you have to start paying like £10 a month. With MailChimp, it's 2,000 subscribers. You don't want to be paying for a bunch of people who aren't reading your emails. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, if you are an author and you're just starting to create an email list, if you've never created one before, then please let me know. I will answer any questions, and I've included links to all of the sites that I've referenced below. Let me know what services you use as an author to grow your email list if you have one. Yeah! Zarina Matcha in the morning, subscribe.